Now, come I explain future value to you. Future value is the following. I want to save for the future. I either want to save for my students, my daughter's education, or I want to save for a computer. I maybe want to become a DJ one day, so I want to buy me sound boxes, and I don't know what else you want to buy, but you need to save for it. So that is a future value. Some people save into a pension fund. When I grow older, I don't want to struggle. I want to have money in my account, so I want to save for the future. So whenever you see a sum where you're saving for the future, you take your formula sheet, and there is a formula on your formula sheet. I've highlighted there for you. Look at the slide where F is equal to X. Open up the bracket 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 divided by I. Let's discuss this formula. The F I said is for the future value. You will see this on your formula sheet. What does the X stand for? X is your monthly payments. I am going to save every single month for my pension fund. I'm going to put money into the bank every single month. If I want to save for that DJ boxes and the systems that I want. So that is my X. My I is once again my interest rate, just like in the previous sum. My N is for the number of years, and I is also for the interest rate. Now can we read our first example, and then when we're done with the first example, I will explain to you why you could not use your compound interest formula. Please, you must stay with me. This is not so easy, but I'm going to see if I can make it as clear as possible. So we go to our sum. Leon deposits 1,200 Rand at the end of every month. Oh, listen very carefully. He deposits 1,200 Rand at the end of every month into an account to save for his pension. Can you see, everybody? He's saving for something. So because he's saving for something, it is a future value. So you immediately know, get my future value formula from my formula sheet. Calculate how much money he will have in his account after 25 years if the interest is 10.2% per annum compounded monthly. Okay, let's listen very carefully. Why can you not use your compound interest formula? Think quickly. Because you are making monthly installments, monthly payments. With a compound interest formula and with a simple interest formula, it was a once-off amount that you put into the bank and that money grew. But with a future value, two things that you're going to remember. Number one, future, I'm saving for the future. I'm saving for something. Why is it a future value formula and not compound interest? Because you're making monthly installments, monthly deposits into your bank. So that is why you cannot have the compound interest. Whenever you see he's making monthly payments, then you know it's a future value formula. I'm saving for the future. So take up your pens, and now we're going to fill in our values into our formula. Okay, am I looking for F? Absolutely, because it asks me calculate how much money he will have in his account after 25 years. So I'm looking for F. Okay, everybody put your F down. Do I know what X is? Remember I said X is your monthly payment. Let's go read our sum. Leon deposits 1,200 Rand. So my sum, my 1,200 goes into the place of X. Fantastic. Open up your block bracket, open up your round bracket. Okay, what is my interest rate? 10.2% compounded monthly. Right, let's go. 10.2% is 0.102. Everybody, how did I get that 10.102? Remember, I divided by 100. It is compounded how, grade 12s? It is compounded monthly. Remember, divide by 12. Now look at your N quickly for me. He's going to put that money in the account for 25 years. So can I put just 25 here? I bet you're all saying no. Of course it is no, because it's 25 multiplied by 12. If you divide by 12, you multiply it by 12. Fantastic. Minus 1, close your bracket, divided by, what is your interest rate? Remember your interest rate, that I and this I is exactly the same. And there's your sum. 1,200 is my monthly installment. That is my interest rate, 10.2% compounded monthly. For 25 years, everybody said, ma'am, can't have 25, it's 25 times 12. Minus 1 is part of the formula. That interest rate remains the same. Okay, I'm going to look at the screen. I'm going to give you a few minutes to put this on your calculator. Then you send through your answers to me. Let me just see if I have some other questions with the previous questions. And then you are going to punch this into your calculator. I'm looking for good answers here, guys. Remember, future value I'm saving for the future. Monthly installments, that is my X. N, can't be 25, it's 25 times 12, right? I'm waiting for some answers to come through. I've got some beautiful answers from James, school 85. He said N is 24 in the previous one. Then Margot, that was fantastic. And then I have somebody asking me, ma'am, do we always round up to the nearest here? You know, you can leave your answer as 23.69. They won't mark it wrong, but just remember that if they say to the nearest here, you go to 24 years. Okay, so everybody has punched this into our examples, this example into our calculator, and I bet you have this answer. Your answer should be 1,647,505,32. See if your answer compares to mine. I have 1,647,505,32 after I've punched all of that into my calculator. It's quite a big number to punch into your calculators. Please, everybody, there where you see the brackets, you use the brackets. You can even put this into a little bracket just to make sure if you're not using your fraction button on your calculator. And that is your first future value example. I hope that you all understood this example.